Hey there folks, welcome back for day 12 of 30 Days of Banjo. What you just heard is a new technique that we're going to learn and eventually apply to all kinds of songs that we're going to learn. So that technique is called the hammer-on, and here's how it works. You're going to play a note, and then with your left hand, you're just going to hammer that onto the fret. It doesn't necessarily matter what fret it is, it just happens to be that right now, we're going to go from the 4th string open. We're going to take our middle finger and hammer on. That just means apply pressure really quickly so that you can hear the note on that 2nd fret. Now, in order to practice this, we can do this in a lot of different ways. We can do it here. We can do it on other strings. We can do it from one note to another, like here, from the 1st fret on the 2nd string to the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. But for now, let's just do it like this. Let's just play open strings to fretted notes. So on the 4th string, play open note, hammer on to the 2nd fret. Now, if you do this slowly, it's not going to work. Nothing. If you do it really fast and you miss, also not going to work. That's kind of obvious. So we need to do it quickly and accurately. It's kind of hard to practice that because everything else I've been telling you so far is to practice things slowly, right? So why would you not practice this slowly? Doesn't really work. Well, it's okay. You can practice it slowly anyways. If you practice it slowly, it's not going to sound right, but you're still going to be developing the technique that you need for when you want it to sound right. So here's what happens. I'm going to play the note, and slowly and very precisely, my finger's going to go down exactly where I want it to on the 2nd fret. Not so bad. Let's do it a little faster. 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 So it's okay to do it slowly, but just understand that it won't be until you have it faster that it actually starts to sound like you want it to. Another thing is you don't have to have your finger so far away from the string to do that. It's actually really hard to be accurate if you're doing that. Your hands are strong enough. You actually can just have your finger hovering above the string, and there you go. So just to practice this, let's do this on a couple different strings. First, on the 4th string. Great. Then let's do it on the 3rd string. Great. This time, do it on the 2nd string. Have your index finger go to the 1st fret. Great. Then have your middle finger go to the 2nd fret on the 1st string. But here's the main event. What we actually want is to apply this to a pattern, the one I was playing at the beginning. It sounds like this. So just for a minute, let's imagine this pattern doesn't have a hammer-on. It's just the right hand pattern. That looks like this. That's thumb on the 4th, index on the 3rd, middle finger on the 1st string, thumb on the 5th string, and index back on the 3rd. Then there's a pinch. All of that is exactly the same. It's just that when you play that very first note, right hand keeps going with its normal business, and we're just going to hammer onto the 2nd fret. So this becomes this. Again. And that's a pattern that I can loop around and around and eventually build up some speed, hopefully sounding a little bit like this. So just like the slide and other techniques that we've already learned, we're going to apply this to things that we already know, but you have to get comfortable with the technique first. So practice these exercises, hammer-ons on different strings, and this hammer-on pattern, and then we'll apply it tomorrow. So your practice homework for today is going to be to practice those exercises, but also practice Cripple Creek and Boil the Cabbage Down, which should hopefully be getting more comfortable by now. Also, by the way, the featured banjo player for this lesson is Allison Brown. She's one of my favorite banjo players and is known for playing a lot of really great hard-driving traditional bluegrass and also pushing the envelope, much in the way players like Bela Fleck or Bill Keith is known for. Some of her best work is under her own name for all the records that she's put out, but I also really love her playing earlier in her career with Alison Krauss in Union Station. That's some of my favorite banjo playing of all time. So I hope you enjoy the playlist I've put together and put down in the description. Also, if you don't mind, please subscribe to this channel and like this video. That's a huge thing you can do to help me make more of these videos. So if you do that, I really appreciate it. Anyway, that's all for today. I will see you tomorrow for day 13 of the 30 Days of Banjo.